So I wanted to do a reading on what the destiny of the United States is. My belief is that we have certain goals or targets that our spirit, our existence, whatever you want to call what we are, and as a nation too, have nations have this as well. What is I want to see what the America is so destined to become. I do think it does have a destiny, um, and a very positive one. But I just thought I would throw down cards on that. See what would come. What would come up. Let's have a look. First, I want to really get in the zone, so I'm going to focus again on what is America's destiny. I asked my ancestors, creator, help me to understand the symbols and use my intuition accurately in this reading. Now, all readings. I tell you, I still feel really tired today. Okay. I look at two. What is America's destiny? What is it meant? What is its goal that it is to meet? I think there's flexibility to a certain degree of free will and how we do it, what we choose, but I think that we have that basic kind of a target, if you will, that of what we're trying to achieve. Okay. We have the Three of Earth, which is talking about a group of people working on something that it is significant with because it is more than one. It is a combination of people. And this combination of people, again, the pattern of a combination of various different elements, people, ideas, so on and so forth, a mixed component that is balanced with temperance. We are meant to work together. And no matter what I feel like our differences are, we're meant to be united and to not be at odds with each other, to make it work, to make these combinations and differences somehow work. Here is the heartbreak, and this is the division with the Three of Swords. And this is moving forward. Past, I think this is of when we first arrived to these shores and what we did to the indigenous people. America needs to own it. Not just the horrendous actions done to the black community. It needs to own that too. And I'm sure we'll get people that will say, I didn't do it, blah, blah, blah. You know what? No, just shut up. We need to recognize, listen, honor, and say, yes, you're right. And how can we move forward? I have no patience anymore for people that don't see this vision. You will either come to it or you won't. But that's me. And I will see us going in a better direction. Things will settle over a bit of time, but it will also take our actions to make things settle down. We have to be vigilant. We have to act where we should in the appropriate manner, blah, blah, blah. But I say we'll do that. We're going in a better direction toward becoming more united from a times of division and hurting each other. But in particularly where, I'm sorry, and there be people won't like this, but where you have the white majority causing harm by systemic means. This is something that we need to understand. It's being done in our name. It's being done in our name. We the people. We're the ones in charge. We vote these people in. We don't like what's going on. We're going to have to change it, and we have to change it. So to become a truly united, as much as we can, nation. And I think we have a lot, we could become a lot more united than we are now. We can improve, and we will improve in time. That is shown with wisdom and with moderation and inclusion. A few extra cards. We will have a great deal of activity in this shift in our country from going the shift to becoming less bigoted, okay? It's definitely shows bumpy ride. There have been people very resistant and people equally resistant to not being willing to slide back into a nation that is led by people that have that mindset. To me, this is progression and pushing people to progress socially in their mind construct. And there will be fighting. It will take time. And as long as we can make it a more and more civilized interaction, that's fine. But if they want to go trying to kill people, doing that kind of stuff, they're going to get locked up. That is what will end up happening. I do feel that people that want to be violent, no matter who you are, what you believe in, people are not down with that. They're not going to be down with that. They're going to be more understanding of people that have been oppressed for a long time than they will be of white rage. So, and insecurity. But I see alliances, and working on coming together, and working on understanding each other better. I think one day where we can really, maybe not in my lifetime, or maybe toward the end of it, I might have another 30 years in me. I'm 52. But where people are going to be much more chill. And it's the generation, the young generation right now, and their children that will have a more settled society. So we'll do the work, though. And that's wonderful. And that's what we should be doing. So take your breaths, folks. Do your TLC, because we got a lot of work to do. And you can't be there if you aren't there for yourself. So despite the ugliness, until we get rid of who goes bye-bye out of the office, Make sure you're taking care of yourself, giving yourself nice breaks from things that you can't affect a lot about, but that can affect your feeling. And you have to protect yourself and your energy. It's very crucial right now. So, if you're empathetic, especially, make sure you get your time away, that you absorb yourself in something outside of politics, because it's just very, it's going to be a real drain, yeah, and some real heartbreak by what he does, I think, in provoking violence. I do believe, while as he's going out of office. So I'll leave that with you, and I'll see you in the next video. All right? All right.